guys. 3-0 defeat at home. Another defeat. But I've got to tell you, for me, it's what I would call bittersweet. And you really do have to put everything in perspective as to what you want right now and how you see things. Would it make any difference whether we'd have won this game today? All we'd have done is really given Arsenal a lift. We can all accept that right now the model of this particular football club is wrong. The owners are just a fucking joke. And therefore, whatever we do at this moment in time, you could argue is an irrelevant. Now, I get the fact that you must always support your club no matter what. At the end of the day, it's your team. You must always get behind them and all that palaver. But we're not in those circumstances right now, are we? We're in a completely different set of circumstances where even if we do qualify for next season's Champions League, are we going to win it? Is the model going to change? Is anything going to change? So therefore, it is all an irrelevant. Now, I don't want to see my side lose, but I've got to tell you, I was not upset. I mean, I expected us to lose today, to be totally honest with you. But if anything, I'm happy that Arsenal are now under a bit of pressure now. Once on for a quad, now down to 2. I do think, though, that Champions League has opened up for them, though, very, very nicely. But then there's a second leg with the Barcelona Atletico game. So maybe things will be different there. I don't want to see them win, obviously, the Champions League. But neither do I want to see him win a title for 22, 23 years of waiting, because we all know what to expect. So from our own perspective right now, you have to look at, what's really, really important. You could say that the result would maybe make things more visual for people, maybe to come on board with the whole thought process of getting these owners out, and therefore losing today ain't the worst thing, to be totally honest with you. It's certainly going to create more momentum, I would suspect, for this particular protest next week, obviously before the Manchester United game. Look, it's fucking awful right now, isn't it? We could very easily end up mid-table at come the end of the season. But as I said, it just, none of it really matters right now, because any glimpse of success would just, inspire these owners to think that things are going in the right direction. And of course, we know they fucking ain't. If anything, I've got to tell you, the one that really matters to me is for us to win the FA Cup. That Leeds United game, that semi-final against Leeds, against the old enemy, that's the one that matters as far as I'm concerned. You've got to look at life in general, where you've got a government right now and an opposition that are basically two cheeks of the same arsehole. Neither one's running the country, we know that. By voting for either or, nothing's ever going to fucking change. So in order to change the model, you've got to look at a unification of people. And what, society does is to divide the populace up into various sections so everyone doesn't unite. United we stand, divided we fall. And therefore, in order for us to get these fucking clowns out, there has to be a unification, i.e. everyone's singing off the same hymn sheet. And so poor results like that makes things possible, or at least draws the attention to that. So, look, first half, I thought we were okay. At least competitive enough. Second half, we completely imploded. Man City basically went up some gears, and there was a different golfing class and that. And, of course, booze at the end of the game. But I suspect many of those supporters that were coming out of that stadium also had a little wry smile. The fact that now Manchester City have brought the gap now back to 6 points. They've got a game in hand, and of course their next opponent is Arsenal at the Etihad. So fingers crossed, City win that. It's a weird one with City, isn't it? Because bottom line is this, and I've said this for some time, will there ever become a time where, as supporters, where we've got our own rivalries within ourselves, you know, especially the top 4 or 5, where we'd rather City win a title than Tottenham, than Arsenal, than Liverpool, than Man United. And yet, maybe apart from United, who had that little niche or that little rivalry with City, I say that their rivalries, that particular rivalry, is a lot less than their rivalry with, say, Liverpool. So we all kind of would rather see Man City win over the ones that really matter to us in terms of that rivalry. So, but there will come a time, I guess, where someone's going to wake up and go, do you know what? Man City are totally dominating, just title after title after title. Someone's got to stop it, I guess. But I don't want it to be Arsenal. You know, it's been great watching their supporters implode, especially after losing this weekend at home to Bournemouth, going out the FA Cup to Southampton, and of course losing the League Cup final against Manchester City. Look, it don't matter, guys, in the scheme of things. It's a shit result, a shit performance. You know, do we really want the manager to stay? Are they going to, even if he was to lose the next 3 games on the bounce, get rid of him? Are they going to change how they operate? Are they going to... No, and no. So therefore, nothing matters, guys. And sometimes you have to do things for the greater good. And so, although we've lost the game of football today, and yeah, it's fucking embarrassing. It is embarrassing because we're getting pummeled, you know, by everyone at this moment in time. It's still an irrelevant because the bigger picture is we've got to get rid of these clowns. And that's why next weekend is really, really important. The result ain't really important, I've got to be honest with you. I mean, yeah, I'd like to win, obviously, with Chelsea supporters. I want to achieve things and go somewhere. But it's a bit of a, how can I put it? You can't have one with the other, if you follow what I'm saying, yeah? In order to achieve what you got to achieve, you've literally almost got to hit rock bottom, and then you come back up again. And unfortunately, we're going to have to suck it in a bit, guys, and just take it on the chin. And actually, even though we got beat today, go, yeah, but you know what? The result is pissed all over Arsenal, isn't it? So there you go, guys. I don't know what you felt about it all. Bottom line is, we all want Chelsea to win. Bottom line is, that's the most important thing, yeah. But that's only relevant if you don't want to get rid of these clowns that are in control of our football club right now. And if that's the case, then nothing fucking matters. And if anything, what we've done today is rolled over second half and pissed all over Arsenal. Anyway, guys, I'll speak to you soon. Love you loads. Thanks for watching. Win, lose or draw, Blue Cup out.